When you want to borrow, there are things you have to also take into consideration. For instance, if I'm borrowing money and I'm paying interest of, let's say, 10%, if I'm investing that money, the borrowed money, in a project or an investment, it must be something that can yield above 10%, which is the cost of borrowing. So if I borrow money to finance luxury, to buy new phones, except I'm using that phone to run my business, or I borrow money funds to buy new cars, except I'm using that car or vehicle to run my business, I may be, preparing myself for some kind of inconvenience in the future because I'm going to pay the money back. And when you don't pay the money back, you can be blackmailed, as a chronic debtor. And even in a country where your credit score is very important, when you become heavily indebted through borrowing, you can be denied access to further credit, meaning that you are going to miss a lot of opportunities. So, in perspective, you can borrow money to enhance your cash flow. On the other hand, if you borrow funds that you don't use very well, it will jeopardize your cash flow because your cash outflow will be more than your inflow in the long run. In the short run, every borrowed fund is a cash inflow, is good. It is what you do with the borrowed fund that matters. Do you borrow for fun? Do you borrow to finance vanities or luxury? Or do you borrow to finance business?